Hey everyone, not that long ago I released a video on cleaning up your low end and the benefits that it can have for your productions. Now we're actually going to talk about our mix bus and how all of that low end energy affects our mix bus and, more importantly, our mix bus compressor. Let's take a look at the settings and dive into the DAW. So we're back in the same exact song from before. This is called Flames from the Black Crown. Just like in the previous video, there is nothing going on these channels minus some low cuts across everything that we have highlighted. And I currently have them all off. I also have a compressor on my mix bus. And you'll see when I hit play, we're gonna see the average amount of gain reduction we're getting as the song progresses. Let's take a listen and a look.
Makes sense. See the notes on the big segment. Look at these sheets that make. What?
So we looked at the meter. We're getting about 4 dB consistent of gain reduction. Sure, it's fluctuating a little. A kick drum hits there. A vocal comes out here or there. We have no compression going on anywhere else. So some of these spikes are going to make it happen a little bit more. But we'll say on average, we're getting 4 dB of gain reduction. That's without our low cut filters engaged. Now, let's turn them all on and take a look at our compressor now.
Makes sense. See the notes on the big segment. Look at these sheets that make. What is done and what is gone.
With all of that low end cut from our mix, our compressor is now capping at minus 4 dB of gain reduction. We're now reducing how much low energy is triggering the compressor, therefore making it compress harder. We want to ease this up on our mix bus because we don't want it to feel super duper squashed. We do want some of that dynamic range, but we want our compressor on our mix bus to kind of glue everything together, just not super glue. We don't want it not moving, we just want it tighter. That's all we're looking for here. So by reducing all of our low-end information, the compressor's not worrying about compressing that. Now, some of you more advanced users out there might be going, well, Tim, there's a sidechain filter on this. Why don't you just turn that on? Yes, you absolutely can turn on the sidechain filter. The sidechain filter says, in the detection circuit of your compressor, don't listen to the low end. So I can roll this up and say, well, anything below 262 hertz on this one, after just doing it real fast, it's not going to trigger the compressor. It will still compress the low end, but it won't trigger the compressor. Let's take a listen to this. I'm gonna go into my Pro EQs that I have on all my channels and turn them off while the sidechain filter is on. Let's listen and look at the compressor now and see what it's doing.
Makes sense. See the notes on the big segment. Look at these sheets that make. What is done and what is gone. Me and the bodies of Black Cross shine like a.
Now our compressor's still not working as hard as it was in the very beginning because we're telling the detection circuit. We know that things are living in the low end, even if we have all of this information happening. But I don't want you to listen to that when you're trying to listen for what to compress. Now let's combine everything. We'll turn our low cuts back on with our sidechain filter on, and let's see how the compressor is reacting now.
Makes sense. See the notes on the big segment. Look at these sheets that make. What?
Now it's doing even less work. When we started, we were averaging 4 dB of gain reduction. Now we're getting 1 to 2 dB of gain reduction, and we haven't changed anything on our compressor or any of our levels. The only thing we've changed is how the low end is triggering this compressor, whether it's by cutting all of the lows that we don't need and cleaning things up, or by sidechain filtering the detection circuit of our compressor. Now, I'm giving you all of this information not in a way to say you have to do this with every mix, but it's having the knowledge on how to approach these things and picking and choosing the right way in your production. Not one way is going to work perfectly across every single mix. You may have to expand and adventure into different styles or different settings to get the right kind of compression settings. Now I'm going to do a quick ABCDE style test. We're going to do the original mix with no compression. Then we're going to do compressor on without the low cuts. Then we're going to do compressor with the low cuts. Then we'll do the same thing with the sidechain on or off. But I'll refine the sidechain filter to be a little bit lower down. I don't want anything below 200 to do it. Let's get started with the test, and make sure to tell me down in the comments which one you preferred.
Makes sense. See the notes on the big segment. Look at these sheets that make sense. See the notes on the big segment. Look at these sheets that make what is done and what is gone. Beyond the bodies of black cross. Shine like a thousand suns. Dispel the frozen lake. Reflect the seven flames and thoughts of the barrier will take shape. It's raining.
So there you go. That is a breakdown of all the different things you can do leading into a mix bus compressor, and how reducing the low energy or how we listen to the low energy can affect this compression and really the overall mix. How clean it is, if there's room, over compressed or under compressed, can be pushed a little bit more. You can see there's a lot of different possibilities and a lot of room to work with. It's understanding these things and being able to apply them when and as necessary. So I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, definitely let me know. Or if there's something else you've been curious about, let me know in the comments and I'll make it for a future video for you guys. And until then, thanks for watching, happy mixing, and I'll see you next time.